Well, these fish there are fish that I made out of a fan box. And that one looks confused. I don't know. But I've got maybe one fish left out of these scraps. This is the bits that are left over. Which, are you going to be able to work here or not? I have to remove all the green bits. There. Here's a piece. There's a little bit of gray right there. The camera right here is right in between my eyeballs and the thing, so I'm going back and forth here. This is kind of like working on a jigsaw puzzle. I sort of separate the elements. Oh, I didn't do anything with these barcodes. Should be another one here somewhere. See, now this by itself, could this be part of something? That could be a tail fin. I'm looking over at the ones that I've already done. Most of these fish are swimming that way. Exit stage left, stage right, even, whatever direction that is on a stage. And so I should try to see if I can get some that are going the other way. So here's part of a fish. Maybe. That could be a big old mouth right there. To remove that little green bit. Because I'm running out of pieces here, I really need to be careful. Because I need to make an eye out of something. There's an eye. Little O. This could be an I. The part of an A there. Fishes have. So, that's kind of nice. I like the little teeth right there. Is my glue hot enough? It is. It is, Blanche. It is hot enough. There. Look at that. That's a happy fish. Give him an eye. I think I'm going to give him this eye. This might be hard to see, though, on white on white. Oh, it's okay. Do it that way. I kind of like when I come down to the dregs of my fish parts, because it's a challenge. It's an extra challenge. Do I want it to look like that, or do I want it to look like this? I think I like it like that. It's a little bit of a challenge. Like, what can I do with these bits? Like when you go to the refrigerator. Now, I don't ever go to the refrigerator and have this problem, but I imagine some people do, where you say, what am I supposed to make for dinner? You open the refrigerator and you see you have some milk and cottage cheese and ketchup. And then you look in the, quote, pantry or whatever, wherever you keep those cans and stuff, and you see something like creamed corn. You see a can of creamed corn, and then you say, okay, I've got cheese and creamed corn, ketchup. So far, everything starts with the letter C. Maybe you do that kind of stuff when you go to the grocery store. You buy things alphabetically. And this month, everything you buy starts with C, cornflakes. And then you come up with a casserole that starts with C that has those items in it. So that's sort of what I'm doing here. I'm looking through these parts and finding crumbs that are left because I've made so many fish using, quote, the good bits, that now I've got the bad bits to deal with. Not the bad bits, but the bits that maybe aren't as obvious that they can be turned into something. Do I like that look? I've learned in doing fish and looking at fish, actual fish in books, that I can't make a fish that doesn't look realistic, because somewhere there's a fish that looks just like this in the world. It may be in some sort of Amazonian backwater or something. Yeah, I want to make this one a little bit longer. Do I have another piece of that fan image? An H? That can be turned into something. Oh, look at that. There's a P. Well, I think this might have to be done. He's a happy fish. Okay, set him down there. Now, let's go to the next one. 8 minutes. I've done one fish in 8 minutes. Add to shopping cart, $1 million. Okay, now let me see. F. What happened to my I? Where did it go? I need my I. I'm going to do this. A, there's another, that could be another I. Anyway, I said I was going to be done with this because I can do this for the rest of my life probably and still have fun, but I need to do some other things to pay bills and such. Okay, can this be anything? Those can be eyes. The fish is kind of turning its head, looking at you. Look at those little dots. They can do something. Okay, little dots. That's going to be an integral part of my fish. These little dots. Don't lose them, Pierre. Okay, look at this. This is sort of white, like the light color underside of a fish and the dark top side of a fish. What kind of a, could it have a dorsal fin that look, oh, look at that. maybe a small fish. It's going to look like this. I think it's going to look like that. I look back at the fish I've already done and I say, have I used that for the tail yet? And I find that I haven't, and I say, okay. Okay, tail. Oh, this one's going that way too. I need another dark thing for the fin, the dorsal fin. I'm running out of crumbs. Now the H, that could be a mouth, and that could be an eye. I cut it carefully enough. God damn it. There we go. That's how I do it. Maybe. Well. See? Eye and a mouth. And that little gill thing that's behind the head. How's that? If you just saw this one thing on the ground, you might say, what the hell is that? But because you see it with all these other fish, you'll say, oh, that's another fish. Do I need to do anything else? Do I need to add another little fin? Still have my little dots. There we go. Another little dot. Perfect. Okay. Now we have our little dots. We have, here's my barcode. I know I have another one of these somewhere. Ooh, look at that. Part of the thing. I woke up today very early. I meant to get oh, there it is. Yay, I found it. Got another one. I meant to, look at this. There's an eye right there. See? That's an eye. And that's a tail. Is this where I'm going to put my little dots? This, here's the fish right here. Oh, damn you. Head, tail. Needs a mouth though, right? This is very, don't cut too far up here. Don't you dare cut too far. A little tapered. I want this fish to be streamlined after all. There's the head and body. point. What's the tail, what's the dorsal fin gonna look like in this one, I wonder? Okay, where did my tail go? There it is. Okay, I think it's going to be white with a stripe. Not line, rather. Stripe. 2 lines, maybe? I think it has to only have 1 line. What happened to my... There we go. Done. Add to shopping cart. Look at that. See? This is a small one, so half a mil. Do I need a little fin on the bottom? Could be a... Look at that. I'm not going to be clever. I'm just going to be kind of accurate. Okay, Pierre, how's this going to go? Like that. Come on, stick. It's a long dorsal fin, or whatever the ones underneath are called. Dorsal is back. Frontal, below fin. There, see? Oh, cute little fish. Oh, it's a cute little fish. Okay. Now, I still have crumbs. I still have these 2. Where did the other one go? So is this going to be the body or the teeth or the fin? I think it's going to be the fin. So if I have a back and a tail, as I said, fish are funny looking. They can be many, many different shapes. I think I'm going to make that be the tail. And I'm going to make a triangle, so I have 2. Don't lose that. Oh, I just lost that one. Where did that go? Flew off. Look at that. It's another eye. 2 other eyes. Sometimes fins don't happen until way in the back. And other times they don't. Happen way in the back. They happen way in the front. Okay. So far, so good. Mouth and an eye. Mouth Do I see a mouth anywhere here? Okay, the end can be a mouth. Bottom feeder here. So that's how it can go. Come on, Pierre. Include this down. Okay, now we need an eye. I did. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. I see it. The O of color. Where's the eye going to be? There. Put it right there. Look at how many crumbs I have left. I still have lots of crumbs. Do I have another barcode? With a little triangular bit. Look at that. That could be a tail fin. There it is. There's the barcode. Guess this needs to have the little side fin. Still have lots of crumbs. How many did I make so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. $1 million each. I'm rich. So, I could just make some just using the white bits. Maybe. But I'm running out of battery power, so I'm going to have to say goodbye. So these are the ones I just made. That one, the big smile. And these, I guess they have, these are all going in many different directions. So I learned something the other day, yesterday, was it? Day before, forget, that my fish, when I put my fish of many different colors in one spot, they don't look good. They really need to be sort of in monochromatic schools. Now, if each one of these was a different color, maybe that would look good, but when I have 5 of one color and 6 of another color and they're sort of next to each other, they don't look right to me. All of these fish kind of look like they live in the Croton Reservoir in Manhattan. I guess it's called the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir now, which is a stupid name. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Jackie Kennedy, but it would be nice if they could just, why did she have to take Ari's last name? She had a perfectly good last name, I guess, back then. I didn't do that. Hyphenate names. My other fish. Orange fish. What I make? Pink fish? I don't know. I'm hungry. Bye.